This is an episode of a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of bittersweet moments, and frankly, just a reminder of how old I have become. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of the MontesMayhem podcast. You have a lot of podcasts that you can choose from, and you accidentally downloaded this, and I am greatly appreciative of it. It's a lovely, lazy Sunday in August over here in Jersey. It actually feels like semi-fall today. For some reason, I'm kind of ready for the autumnness, the Halloween-y time of the year, as it were. And as the time is moving along, maybe it's because the Yankees just really suck at the moment. Maybe it's because the Mets really suck at the moment, and it's kind of painful for me to look at the standings right now. But in a rare moment, I'm actually legit thrilled that football feels like it's back. I mean, it's preseason and all that stuff, but I don't know. Maybe it's because so many, people always kind of come up with politics first. They talk about so many, bad aspects of what's going on first before they tell you the happy-go-lucky things in life. That the fact that there's a shared passion of football for people. It's just kind of good. It's everyone's starting on the same playing field record-wise, and there's just the general, newbie excitement for a new season. And it just feels so amazing that football is basically here and people can have fun just kind of checking out on a Sunday, usually a Sunday morning, afternoon, and just have fun with their friends, family, and watch their team and do a little friendly trash talk. Hopefully it's friendly trash talk. A little bit of sports betting on the side. Hopefully that doesn't get too serious. And, it just feels good. I mean, at the same time, I won't see any of the New York teams in the playoffs this year for baseball. I guess you got to take the good, you take the bad. And there you have the facts of life. Other stuff I wanted to kind of talk about, as I'm listing some of my eBay stuff, I'm going through some of the books, and I'm kind of concentrating on the graphic novels and the actual books I have and stuff, not so much the comic books. But I'm looking at what I consider probably the most underappreciated gem in the geekdom world of comic books. I'm looking at the Marvel Essentials. I think there's a DC version of it as well. I'm not 100% sure. But it's basically just reprints of those old original issues in newspaper, black and white newspaper kind of bindings in a way. And they're inexpensive, and let's be honest, it's hard to find a good deal nowadays. And I have sold a chunk of them because a lot of them were given to me, or I found I got them in deals or what have you. But right next to me, I have the first 2 volumes of Ghost Rider and everything. The very, very original Ghost Rider. And it's just fun having these things on the shelf to kind of flip through, reference, or kind of read, since there's kind of the whole continuation of an original story and everything. And I just feel like these are underrated gems that are worth having, and they're just fun to have, man. Yes, I do want to sell the ones I have listed, but at the same time, it's they're just easy to reference and everything. You don't have to worry about keeping them in great condition. They're perfect as is, and they just feel like they're underappreciated. Another book I kind of want to mention. It's not an essential. It's actually a what would you call it? I guess it's just it's a standalone graphic novel kind of thing. It's called the Comic Shop, The Retail Mavericks Who Gave Us a New Geek Culture by Dan Giorino. I believe I'm pronouncing that correct. I have no clue. And it feels like if you combined the Sunday morning comic strip out of the newspaper with just the realities of office life and the comic book culture. It's a very quick read, but it's very, very funny. It's actually, if you want to keep this for yourself or give it as a gift for someone, it's definitely not for kids. I don't think kids would enjoy this whatsoever. But for anyone who's, I'm going to say, once I think they're in the real world like that, they're 18 or over, they actually have a full-time job in some way, or they just like comic books as well at that time. This is just kind of the realities of of the workplace and in joke form. It's very funny. It's very straightforward, and it's very, very simple. So get a check. I happen to have some of those Marvel Essentials, and I have the comic shop. I have that on my eBay store right now. So links in the bio on that one, kids. The other thing I want to just hit on is Dookie. Green Day's Dookie, that is. The album has its 30th anniversary as it just dropped. I'm not a fan. The only negative I can say, first of all, is I think I don't know if that's like, I don't know, an original piece of artwork like they were considering for the original album, but I don't like it. Otherwise, I love everything about it. So it has like the original, with the 15 tracks, but then it has a bunch of demos. Then it has the cassette demos. Then it has some of the outtakes, the bloopers of the recordings. And then it has their 1994 Live at Woodstock show. And then it has a live at Gargate Club. I'm not sure when that is, or was, I should say. So in total, you get this bad boy for, it's 65 songs and just shy of 3.5 hours. So lots of goodness for these. I don't know if you're into vinyl box sets. I don't know if there is a vinyl box set. I'm sure there has to be. Vinyl, if there's a vinyl box set, CD box set or something like that. It definitely seems like something you're going to get your money's worth out of. If you're like old school fan and everything, you just play those on the loops and everything. I don't have any vinyl to sell. I'm pimping it out because like I bought some of the old Beastie Boys ones and frankly, I loved them. And this just seems like one of those things where I actually did buy, was it the 25th anniversary or 20th? Had to be 20th, I guess, of Green Day's Nimrod. I want to say that was the beginning of the year, maybe. I don't recall the date, but I love having those. It's same thing. It's the the original album. It's a live show, and it's some of the demos, I believe. I'm just kind of spitting it off the top of my head, so I don't know how accurate I am. And it's just an absolutely beautiful box set and collection. And I have a feeling that Dookie might be the same. I did not buy Dookie this 30th anniversary. I don't know if I will. I definitely am not going to for quite some time if I do. But it's something that if you're old school Green Day fan or just punk fan or whatever, it's just fun. It's just fun. Also for anyone, like again, I'm in my very, 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 very late 30s, and there's a bit of that nostalgia that kind of comes with it. So check it out at your local mom and pop record store if you are interested. Guys, that's it. This is gonna be a short episode. I have a lot going on. That's a lie, but just some of the stuff that's just kind of bounced around in my head. I wanted to get out there. You can follow me as MontesMayhem, MontesMayhem. I'm on all across the social medias. I'm at the .coms, like I'm at the Gmails, and I'm easy to find if you actually want to for some reason. All right, until then, everyone have a great day. Be safe out there, and be awesome to people. Talk to you later. Bye.